name is Selena, and I'm doing another review for the book review video Blitz. I don't know. It's a mini-series that I'm doing to celebrate the fact that I have now reached 200 subscribers, and I'm super excited. So thank you for all of you who do watch and comment and like my videos and have subscribed. I truly, truly appreciate it. So I'm holding a giveaway, and the giveaway is going to be paired up with this book review Blitz. So I'm reviewing all the books that I have not yet talked about in depth on my channel, and there are going to be a couple of these in a little mini-series. And so to enter into the giveaway, all you need to do is comment on each video in the Blitz. And so I'll have a little section on my channel that will contain just the videos in this mini-series. If you comment on each video, I'll enter you into a giveaway. And then you can receive one of the books that I review in this mini-series. If you're the winner, you just pick the book that you liked best and that you would like to receive. And then thanks to the Book Depository, I can now ship internationally to anywhere, everywhere in the world. So it's open internationally, so please feel free to comment, and then that will enter you in. And then once you're entered in, then you have a chance to win. So the book I'm going to review today is Jasper Fford's Shades of Grey. And I'm very familiar with Jasper Fford's writing. I love Jasper Fford's writing. I'm very much looking forward to going to the book festival in Wales this winter in November, and hopefully I get to hear Jasper Fford speak. He seems to be one of the authors lined up to speak, so hopefully that comes out to be a true statement. But anyway, most of you probably, if you're familiar with Jasper Fford, are familiar with him through the Thursday Next series. That's probably his most popular series, the main character, Thursday Next. He also has written a YA book about a dragon slayer, which I have not read yet. And this is part of another series. There's only one book published in the series, which is this, Shades of Grey. And I think there should be more to come, hopefully. And it is a dystopian set way, way far afield in the future, and the main character's name is Eddie Russet. And the thing about this culture in the far, far flung future is that it is a colorocracy, which means that your position in life is dictated by the colors you can and cannot see. So Eddie Russet, if you didn't guess by the last name, he sees red, and he sees quite a bit of red, and so he's trying to move up in society and procure a spot in the upper echelons for his family. That kind of goes all awry when he is sent to New Carmine, a town on the edge of civilization, and things just kind of go amok from there. In this world, there are some people who are considered better than others, like I said, depending on the colors that you see. So at the top you have people who see purple, and then right underneath them are the yellows, and then right underneath them, I believe, are the greens. And then you have the reds, blues, orange, and I'm trying to remember. But basically, gray is at the bottom. And so the point is that you marry well, so that you are, mixing colors properly, so that you're moving up. Like a blue and a red coming together, and they make a purple. Then you got a golden ticket to, the top of society, or you have two mediocre reds coming together to make a super red child or a progeny, and then you move up that way. Anyway, so back to the story at hand. Eddie Russet is pushed to the outskirts of civilization with his father for committing some sort of etiquette infraction. This town, this culture has these insane rules about what's proper, what's right. Morals are just, amped up to the nth degree. Rules about having too many buttons unbuttoned on your shirt, or, how to properly, use spoons. Spoons are a rare commodity, actually, in this story. They're just really ridiculous, and they're fun, and it is very reminiscent of Jasper Fford's writing in the Thursday Next series. However, the story is a little bit more darker than Thursday Next, I feel. Thursday Next is very satirical. This one, while being somewhat satirical of culture, is more darker in tone about humanity and human condition when it comes to moving up in social circles. So Eddie Russet meets a character in this town. Her name is Jane, and she's a gray. But she is not one to be reckoned with. She's very feisty. She will hurt you and will not think twice about it. And she does. She hurts people. And so in a town that has super sensitive cultural etiquette, she is deemed a problem, and they want to do something about that. But there are a lot of other things going on in this community. So like with most dystopians, while they're oppressing one culture, the ones who are controlling society are very much villains as well, probably more the villains than the ones that they're oppressing. And so that's also the case in this story. We have the people who are in power abusing their power, and Eddie Russet kind of gets into the middle of this. It starts out with a mystery. When the father moves with his son to this town, he takes on the job as kind of like a physician in the town, and that opens doors for understanding some sort of the corruption that has been happening in this community for years and years and years. So Eddie Russet, while being in the middle of this, is very reluctant to be in the middle of this. He does not want to. He wants to go back to his hometown and marry a debutante red and move on with his life. But that seemed to be pushed aside. His plan is aborted because, one, he's falling in love with Jane, a gray, and that's not a good thing because that will bring down his position in the colourtocracy. He's also becoming more and more of a problem for the rulers in the towns as he's starting to come upon and become more aware of the corruption that's been happening. So this story is a lot of world building. This book, I feel, was written as a book one in a series. So while there is a plot line and there is a resolution, the resolution in the end was not, to me, as satisfying as maybe other books that were very aware that maybe book two would not be coming out for a very, very, very long time, which is actually happened in this case. This book has been published for quite a while, and book two has not come out yet. So I am left wondering what's going to happen, how the characters are handling the situation that they're given at the end of the book. Like the info dumps come, they're very slow, and it's slow for a reason. I think Jasper Fforde built up this world into a very complex world, and he was hoping to be able to flesh this out in a series of books, and I hope that he gets a chance to do that. But if you're someone who wants a more fast-paced moving story and does not like the time that is taken sometimes to develop a world and a cultural system, then this might not be the book for you, because he does spend a lot of time developing and creating the groundwork for the rest of the books that he hopes to publish. I did like the humor in this book. There are some things that are just very classic, along the lines of like British dry humor that I love, and that I love in Jasper Fforde's writing. Just some things that are just like, what? Crazy things happen. And if you like that, very just out there, Mighty Python, Holy Grail, Killer Rabbit kind of things popping up in your story, then hopefully you'll have fun when reading this book, because things like that happen every so often in the story. Again, the world building was very intense, but I feel like I have a clear idea of what this world is like. So whenever book two gets published and you've already read book one, you're good to go, and hopefully the story will start to quicken as more books get published. So that's all I have to say about Jasper Fforde Shades of Grey. And again, comment on every video in this little mini-series, in this book review Blitz series, to be entered into the giveaway. And then maybe, if you are the lucky winner, you will pick Jasper Fforde Shades of Grey to receive, and I will send it to you, and hopefully you will enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.